going on, guys? My name is Coleslaw, here with a Minecraft tutorial today. We're going to be talking about a sugarcane farm designed for 1.14 and up that is just phenomenal, guys. It's simple, it's compact, it's going to generate you about 1,400 sugarcane an hour. Yeah, that's right, you heard me, 1,400 looking at just this little thing. So I'm going to show you it in action real quick, and then we'll learn how to build it. So it's just going to switch this block back and forth, and it's going to constantly grow the sugarcane. As you can see, it's just pushing it off every couple of seconds. You're going to be getting a sugarcane. Occasionally, you're going to lose one, but you still get so much sugarcane from this. It's based on a mechanic in 1.14 where if you switch the block underneath the sugarcane, I think it's 16 times, it causes the sugarcane to grow, and it just uses that and runs with it. So that's how the farm works. Now we're going to learn how to build it. Starting off with the materials to build this farm, you're going to need roughly half a stack of building blocks, maybe a little bit less, 4 sticky pistons, 5 pistons, 2 redstone dust, a slime block, 2 redstone torches, a block of redstone, 1 water bucket, 1 lever, 2 dirt, a sugarcane obviously, 1 observer, a hopper, and then 2 chests. You can really have as many chests as you want. This is just going to be where your sugarcane is stored. So that's about all the items you need. Nothing too crazy, and let's show you guys how to build this thing. Alright, so to start off, you're going to want to place a sticky piston 1 above the ground like this. It does have to be 1 above because we're going to have blocks underneath and stuff. So I guess if you were building it into the ground, it doesn't need to be like that, but for our purposes, we're going to put it 1 block in the air. You're going to place the 2 dirt that are actually going to be pushed back and forth by the sticky pistons, and then you're going to want to have a 1 block space and then another piston, so these guys can easily push the dirt back and forth between the two. So this middle block is actually going to be your block that your sugarcane will eventually sit on, so you're going to place 1 building block right below that, and then a redstone torch on each side, just like that. Once you do that, you can place a block in front of each redstone torch and put 1 dust on each one. If you've done this right, you can see that one of the redstone dust, the left one is lit up and the right one is not. So that's pretty much it for that step. The next thing you want to do is actually build the on-off switch for this thing. So that's going to run out of your right side of the redstone that's not lit up here. And you're actually going to want to place a sticky piston into a, I guess I didn't need to mind, into a cobblestone. I didn't even place that piston right, rip. You're going to place a piston into a cobblestone or any building block and with a space right here, just like this, so that when it extends, it can push that block right here. And then you can just place a block underneath and put a lever that's going to activate the entire farm. Next up, for this to run repeatedly, we're going to have to use some regular pistons here. So you're going to want to place them below and above your sticky pistons on each side. So like a piston here and a piston there, just like that. And then the exact same thing on the other side. You're going to piston here. They should extend. That's totally normal, totally okay. And a piston right there, just like that. The most important part of this whole thing is you're going to need a building block right here on the left side. This one, the on-off switch will place it there to run it, but this side doesn't have that, so you need a block here. That's pretty much the hard part of the farm done. If you want to hit that switch now and test it, you can see those dirt blocks are changed over and over and over and over again. And that's what our farm's basically going to run off of. So now that that's it, you can start the next step, which is just going to be putting the water and the sugarcane in. And that will be how we eventually, automatically detect and mine this, the sugarcane that will be sitting up here. So you're going to make a little thing for the water here, just something like this so the water doesn't flow everywhere. Don't put an observer there. I mean, you could, but it won't function. Place water right there. You can place your sugarcane in now if you would like. And then place a piston right above it right there so that when the sugarcane mines, it can detect it and go ahead and push it off into a hopper, which we'll put in a second here. So once you have your piston here, you want to run an observer right into it so that it can detect when the sugarcane grows. Run an observer right into it, and then actually run a sticky piston that's running backwards, right? So facing away from your sugarcane, away from your farm. Put a slime block and then a block of redstone here, and that is actually it for that part. So it's a piston, an observer running into it, sticky piston, slime block, and redstone block right there. So from this point on, this farm will actually function. It is actually completely done. All you need to do is make a quick collection system. So we'll just go ahead and we'll put a chest. You can put a chest right here, and you can theoretically continue to run them as hoppers if you wanted a bunch of double chests. Run a hopper into it, and actually the farm will function now perfectly well. The only thing I would recommend is I would put some blocks around, just kind of like this, just to make sure you lose as little sugarcane as possible. If you kind of just place blocks around like that, maybe even one over the water right there, you'll make sure to lose as little sugarcane as possible. And now this thing's ready to go. You can go ahead and hit that switch. You can see that the sugarcane will grow. I think it's like once every couple of seconds it's going to grow, pushing that into the hopper. You won't lose a whole lot. You're going to gain like, it's 1,400 sugarcane an hour like this. It's that easy. That's going to be pretty much the only sugarcane farm you should ever need for your world, and that's how you're going to build it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like if you didn't, and subscribe if you're new. And for now, this has been Coleslaw, and I'm out. Peace!